Hey, sorry about that. I didn't mean to get so wrapped up in I turn on the camera and I really don't have a plan and I just play a chord or two and I just never know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, that popped into my head, or at least that tune popped into my head. Decided it was time to improvise with it a little bit. Hope you recognize it, but it is Friday the 12th. Is it the 12th? Yeah, 12th of May. An important thing coming up tomorrow on the 13th, a COA meeting for our small little group of COA members that get together once a month. So, COA folks, pay attention. Noon Eastern, noon Pacific time, my time. Let's see what has been going on around here. I got, the biggest thing. I guess this is going to take a little while. I got some explaining to do. I think. I sent out an email a couple days ago. Actually, I think it was just yesterday. Probably got it yesterday morning. Most of you that are on the email list, and we're trying to put together. I get so many requests for kind of custom packs for things. So we've started a project called the Deep Cuts Project, and the idea is to help me put together some 6 packs of tunes that otherwise are not going to be in packs. And this is a great way. A 6 pack ends up costing like less than half of what it would cost to get all those songs individually. So it's a great deal. And I've asked Nesh and some of our other teachers to kind of help me and the whole team. Jamila, Alessia, and Naz even to start looking through there and see what are some songs that we could group together that people might like. And so I thought, well, this is dumb. Let's just ask the whole TG community out there to get involved. So the point of this was to bring in songs that are you know what? So actually, let's play something. I'm going to play a couple tunes. See if you can tell what these have in common. What am I going to do? That's an example. Here's another one. Okay, that would be, we're going to categorize these. What do these have in common that the next batch I play don't have in common? Let's see. Ooh. Uh-oh, I don't think I can remember this one. Okay, I think I got it. Here's more of the melody. I had to see if I could remember the chords first. Let's see, one more. This one still fits in the same category. Okay, now, those all have something in common that these Do not. Okay, those are in group 2. That's in group 2. Okay, that's enough of group 2. So, group 1 had something in common that group 2 that was not in common with group 2, and everything in group 2 had something in common that was different from group 1. Got that? Let me tell you about the Deep Cuts project. What we're looking for is suggestions of 6 songs that would make a cool package with kind of the guidelines that the songs can't be in an already existing artist pack. The idea is to put some songs in packs here that are not in packs, and really to come from artists that we only are going to have 1 or 2 songs from. Okay, did you solve the group 1, group 2 problem? Everything in group 2, we've got a ton of songs by those people. Everything in group 1 was songs that we only have 1 or 2 of, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember everything I played. But, and so so a lot of people got back to us already with some of this. Now there were some, I guess some misunderstanding or something, like one person took it to be a whole bunch of requests, put in 6 songs that we don't have lessons on. Okay, that's a different thing. That's like request a lesson, and I'll think about it. It might not have had 6, but there, something like that. Somebody else, there might have been an example that somebody had a Fleetwood Mac song, and a Beatles song, and a Neil Young song, and a Tom Petty song, and all of which, that's all group 2. I saw one that was really good. I got to look at this because I can't remember all of this. This had a song by Christina Perri, Colby Calais, the Goo Goo Dolls, Lady A, Death Cab for Cutie, and Passenger. That is what we're talking about. And we're giving away, if we like the idea of your pack, you'll get it. You'll be the first one to get it free. If you're already a member, you'll get like a month added to your subscription free, or you'll get a month off of paying for your monthly subscription. So anyway, so the Deep Cuts project, there's a link here in the forum now to that, and you should have gotten an email from me talking about it yesterday. I believe it went out on the 11th. If not, check your junk mail, or just make sure that you're signed up. Anyway, figure that out. Okay, I think that is all. Oh no, I got to tell you about. Like for example, there was another one. This was not a good choice. It had. Never mind. Okay. We did have a few new tunes. I'm still, what is my time has sort of been. I'm getting really close to finish with this project, which is kind of, again, going through the old inventory and seeing what we have, especially what we have still like in the archives, and found a few other electric guitar tunes, Signs by Jonny Lang, and the Beach Boys. Max did a lesson on Surfin USA. One of my students walked in the other day and I just said, I was just listening to something. He was hearing this on Spotify or something, and Sweet Little 16 came on, and I think shortly after that, Surfin USA came on. And that got us talking about plagiarism suits. Ed Sheeran just won his with the Marvin Gaye. Well, it wasn't Marvin's family, it was the other writer's family. But there are all kinds of things that have gone on in the plagiarizing world. So we ended up talking about Led Zeppelin and George Harrison and John Fogerty, and spent the first 10 minutes of his lesson talking about, and I can't remember, John Lennon and Chuck Berry. There was another one. All kinds of situations where people borrowed, consciously or mostly unconsciously, I think, from others. I'm not sure about Surfin USA. That was because it was basically used the same opening lick. I think Chuck eventually got credit for that one. Anyway, And Nesh surprised me with an Otis Redding tune. I've got Dreams to Remember that caught me by surprise. Really cool. It's just barely up. Like just finished it off. You're getting it all situated this morning. So I've still got a few things kind of that I'm working on. I'll save those for another day or for next week. But and I think that is it. Just want to talk about the deep cuts, koa, and the couple of new tunes that we had. And I'll play my way out of here. What am I going to do? You know what? I realized the other day that I've got a bunch of tunes of mine. One of my students has gotten really excited about working on one of my tunes called, which one is he working on? One Step Beyond. Mostly just this little percussive part that goes on in it. And so we've been working on that for a few weeks, just working on playing percussively. You know what? Let me teach you that lick. The first thing is, practice just hitting the 6th string and then coming back with the side of your thumb and slapping it into the frets. And that's the rhythm of the bass in this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first step in playing a little riff. So that's what I had my student working on, and that was as much of it as we got to, like in the first week, and came back kind of being able to do that. So the whole mechanics of that, I should just put the tab to this in this. I'll try to remember to do that. You hit the bass and you hit the click on 2. Then you hit the open 4th string and hammer it on to the E. I guess I took it the wrong way. That's hammering on to beat 3. And then the G on the and of beat 3, and then a click. And then an E, another E on the and of 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. There you have it. Working on a little bit of percussive playing, which will come in handy as I get some more lessons on the bossa nova tunes and things like that, as we start working on wave and summer samba. Anyway, okay, I think that's it. I'm out of here for now. Oh, I was going to tell you one more thing. So I did try to brush up on one of my old tunes that was really rusty. Mess up the next part. I better do that again. That's the part I can handle without practice. Well, usually comes back pretty well. Then comes the part that I should have practiced before I did this. Bad idea. Let's see what happens. Pretty close. Okay, I gotta go back to practice that. That's Whodunit. That's on one of my albums, Cobble Creek, I think. Okay, I am out of time and gotta run some errands, and I will be back with. I got 1 or 2 lessons that'll be done next week. One is an addition to this. So if anybody's been working on Windy and Warm, find a friend who wants to learn this. That's the main thing I've got kind of like on the drawing board for right now. Okay, otherwise I will be back. I hope everybody has a good weekend and a good week playing guitar, and I will see you next Friday.